You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome to Vocal Technologist. It's Web3 Wednesday, and today we're jumping headfirst into the crypto landscape again.
Always evolving, isn't it?
It never stands still. And you, our listener, are definitely in for some, well, pretty surprising insights today, I think.
Exactly. We're going to cover quite a bit. Everything from, say, the psychology behind market narratives to what the big institutions are doing, and even some pretty high-stakes financial strategies out there.
So it's more than just the tech.
Oh, much more. It's about innovation, sure, but also caution and, what digital value even is.
Okay, let's unpack a big one first then. There's this new spotlight on how U.S.-listed companies are dealing with crypto. What's changing?
Right. So Nasdaq is definitely tightening its grip. They're now requiring shareholder votes.
For buying crypto.
For raising capital specifically to buy digital assets, yes. And needing much greater disclosures, too.
Oh, okay.
This is a pretty direct response to that surge we saw, right? I mean, 154 firms announcing almost $100 billion in planned crypto buys just this year. So this Nasdaq move, it could absolutely slow that particular trend down. Makes it harder, more like traditional capital raising.
Okay, so increased scrutiny on one side, but then you also see some major players making really innovative leaps, right? Pushing crypto into the real world.
Absolutely. And this is where it gets really interesting, I think. Stripe and Paradigm just launched Tempo.
Tempo, what's that?
It's a new blockchain, but built specifically for payments. Think stablecoins, real-world stuff.
Okay, payments first.
Exactly. And the specs are, well, pretty impressive. They're talking over 100,000 transactions per second.
Whoa.
And sub-second finality. So confirmations are almost instant, irreversible.
And they've got big names involved.
They do. OpenAI, Shopify, Visa, Deutsche Bank, they're all design partners. The goal is global payouts, payroll, remittances, all happening on-chain.
And it's not just them trying to bridge that gap, is it?
Not at all. Fireblocks has also just introduced an enterprise-grade stablecoin network.
For financial firms.
Yep. Helping them move USD-pegged tokens around securely. They've partnered with Circle, Bridge, others too.
And with stablecoin markets potentially hitting trillions.
Exactly. This is like core infrastructure being built for global digital payments. Really fundamental stuff.
Okay, so you've got this push and pull. Regulation tightening, but innovation pushing forward. Let's shift gears a bit, though. What about the market's mindset? How people think about value? Because not everyone's sold on every new trend, even the experts.
Oh, absolutely not. Take Kevin O'Leary, from Shark Tank.
Mr. Wonderful.
Right. He called NFTs a fad. Prefers physical assets, which is kind of funny because he co-bought that $13 million Kobe MJ card.
Right.
But his view is those physical things, they'll eventually get tokenized anyway. It's that tangible first mindset, grappling with the digital.
That story really highlights a bigger shift, doesn't it? The whole market seems to have changed how it values things.
It really has. We've moved fundamentally from valuing just the pure tech.
Like the underlying protocol.
Yeah. To prioritizing the narrative and actual user adoption, we've seen so many venture-backed infrastructure projects just fizzle out.
Because no one used them.
Or because they didn't have a compelling story. Look at something like Pump Fund succeeding. It shows a lot of token buyers, maybe most, just want the price to go up.
Not necessarily revolutionary tech.
Not always, no. Newcomers, or normies as some call them, they often interpret value through, viral stories, social proof. So storytelling is becoming just as crucial as the code itself.
So if narratives are driving so much, what does that mean for people actually trying to find an edge, maybe take on a bit more risk?
Well, for those who can stomach the risk, there are definitely advanced DeFi strategies, decentralized finance.
Offering high yields.
Potentially, yes. We're talking anywhere from, say, 12% to over 42.5% APR in some cases.
Wow, but complex.
Very. Involves leverage using multiple different crypto platforms together. It needs constant watching, though. The risk of liquidation getting your assets sold off is real, and interest rates can swing wildly.
Okay. And you mentioned digital asset treasury companies earlier. There's a unique angle there, too.
That's right. Specifically, companies holding Hyperliquid's HYPE token, they might have a distinct advantage.
How so?
By staking those HYPE tokens with exchanges built on Hyperliquid's infrastructure, they could potentially earn around 24% APY.
Which is way higher than standard Bitcoin or Ether staking.
Significantly higher, yes. But, and this is important, it requires really careful vetting of which exchanges you actually back with those stakes. Not all are created equal.
Got it. Wow, what a journey through the crypto world today. Seriously.
It covers a lot of ground.
From regulatory shifts, these massive institutional pushes, then down to the power of a good story and these complex strategies. It's definitely not static.
Never a dull moment.
So maybe a final thought for you, our listener, to sort of chew on.
Yeah, think about prediction markets for a second.
Okay.
They essentially let people bet on future outcomes using crypto. But what's really fascinating is they might be the first system that can make ultra niche knowledge truly liquid.
Meaning you can profit from knowing something really specific.
Exactly. Information that had no clear economic value before. Someone with deep specific expertise in, I don't know, 18th century French poetry futures
Knuckles. Doc.
could theoretically monetize that knowledge directly. It kind of changes the whole incentive for being curious, right? Turns that long tail of human knowledge into actual market signals.
That is something to think about. Fascinating stuff. Well, thank you for joining us on Vocal Technologies today.
My pleasure.
We hope you keep exploring all these dynamic developments in the space.
Spoken Tech for your ears.